Yeah, yeah. I believe I think there is a cooked meat version of like all the. I know Black and Teardal, Black and Dark Elf was something like plus dexterity or plus agility, something like those, like that and whatnot. Wait, am I remembering that entirely wrong? I might be remembering that entirely wrong as well. Fine, whatever. Is this thing poking me with a... Okay. Alright, thank you very much. Couple heals. Dwarf chops. Question, can an evil race buy from those vendors? I don't think so. Ow. Okay, you're back there. I see that. Okay. Whoa, okay. Multiple of you crazies. Let's root you. Fall back. Root a new queue. Okay, the druid ring, okay. Ah. That's because whenever I played this game way back when, I always played an evil race. I played like I had a Dark Elf Magician, I had Dark Elf Cleric, the Dark Elf Cleric being the one I actually did anything like endgame with, and I had an Ixor Necromancer. And the reason I am asking because I have like zero idea of how Fadeware works. Like, I never was there because I always played evil, right? So if there is actually a vendor in Fadeware that I can buy from as a Dark Elf, or sell to as a Dark Elf, is the other thing. I may have to reset this guy. Because my regular nuke is just not up to the task of fighting him. Okay, so the yeah, okay, I see. So the vendor is friendly, and everybody else hates you. And I mean, I did trash my kernel faction entirely as well with this character, because I spent a couple levels AFK killing the barbarian fisher in North Row, because really easy AFK camp. And he drops the fishing pole with vendors for over a gold every time. And that guy gives negative Karana reputation when you kill him, so... Okay, vendor at the vendor at the druid rings. All right, that's good info to know. Thanks a bunch. That helps a whole lot. Because at some point or another, I will probably look into getting this character to like unrest and mist more, and see if I can do any grouping over there. Don't run away. Yes. I don't want you to pull anything else. Oh, right, yeah. Didn't the game work in such a fashion that your faction is is basically indifferent if you are invisible. So that would make the hide trick and being dark elf with a hide so much better, right? Something I am a little annoyed by, because for some reason I wasn't able to bind open and close. I don't know why they did originally. Open and close the bags into the same damn key. Have to have a separate key for closing bags from opening bags. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. There is the as for the Greater Lightstone turn-ins, there is the evil version in South Raw, right? For the Greater Lightstone turn-ins. For me, the keys I do all of that with happen to be in the numpad. Yes. We can talk key binds if you folks really want, but oh bloody heck, there's a second one. Alright, now I'm gonna zone and let these guys do their thing. And I need a little bit more mana to fight two things at once. So, still have protection. I should be able to get holy armor up fast. Well, I can show and talk about mine here quick while I am just meditating anyway. Let's just heal up quick a little bit. Get my alteration up. So, keybinds, right? So what I do for, first of all, my movement keys are in the middle of the keyboard. I use TFGH, right? Because this allows me to bind everything around the movement keys, like on both sides. They give me a whole crapload of space. To bind everything else into stuff I actually need during combat and whatnot. And then what I do with all the UI stuff is I bind it all into numpad. Bind all of it into numpad because I don't need my bag in combat. I don't need my character sheet in combat. I don't need any of that in combat. So it's all in there, and I use like when you see me do this kind of thing with the mouse, what typically happens is that I am moving my mouse enough that I can, you know, use the right mouse hand to press a numpad key. So that's what I do there. And what I have done is where is the... This is my spellcasting case, right? If you think of, if you look at your keyboard, if you have keyboard in front of you, and you look at TFGH, right? So, 3, 4, I have 5 spells on the right side of it, and then 3 more on the left side of it. And W is where my spellbook is, so this can just easily and quickly hit the spellbook. So I basically I cast my spells with the keyboard entirely, and I use my abilities entirely, which are in the numpad. Which is also why you see me have this sort of weird setup where my melee attack is in number 7, because TFGH is in the middle, right? So I hit 7 with my forefinger, nice and easily. That's how I run my keybinds. And I have used the TFGH right now since I think 2002, 2003, something like that. So I'm so used to it that I do it for every goddamn game. Okay, greater skeleton. Wow, full on resist, huh? And just for the oh yeah. I mean I can absolutely see that cave as well. I mean, obviously everybody plays a little differently. I really dislike using shift control, and part of that has to do with a bit of an issue I personally have. The ring finger on my left hand, due to work and other things, has broken a bunch of times from the same exact spot. So I can't use that finger for, you know, hours on end on a keyboard without it starting to get irritated and kind of painful over time. Which is one reason why most of the things I want to do is with my forefinger side of the stuff. And so you know, doing control shift changes all the time for like hotbars or whatever, I don't want to do that. Okay, now here is the question. Can I get you by yourself? Is this indeed how it works? I don't get any of the undead with you. Oh, that is just cheating, man. That is just insane. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, the nice thing is that this game is not oh, bloody heck, he managed to get around the corner. This game is not so so taxing on your time, on you know, having to be very, very quick with your abilities and so on. That you can play in a variety of different ways, right? What I also did, if I go this off here quick, because I was thinking on that. Well, the whole, you know, where is it? Right, toggle inventory, number 9. What the heck was? Yeah, open bags, number 6. Those are right below each other. And then I just put the close inventory bags into the numpad multiply, so it's just above. Make it easy and quick. Yeah. Risk equals reward in many places. The thing is though, for the people to get that good, they have had to fail a whole lot of times at it, right? To figure out exactly how to do it. And part of that experimentation, or rather that experimentation is part of the fun, right? While you're trying to figure out, okay, how do I do this? Which is what I am doing here constantly as well. Like, okay, which ones of these skeletons can I pull? Now, if that skeleton is green, I probably don't need to solve it. Let's be on the safe side, right? Oh yeah, I never played an enchanter myself. The only funky things I remember from enchanters was all the during Lachlan in the fungus caves on Lachlan, whatever the damn caves were called. I had a couple, like, back in the guild. We used to power level wizards for teleporting by doing AoE groups, right? 2 enchanters and a cleric and a couple wizards. Just pull everything and AoE them down. And yeah, the enchanter is definitely a good solo class. But I have a feeling like if I played an enchanter, I would still want to play as part of a group. Because of all the crowd control and all of that stuff, it would definitely be a whole lot of fun in a group. Mesmerize a mob and so on. I played very little into Planes of Power, and not much, and then I basically quit myself as well. Like, I basically just played base game well, actually I started when Cleric was released. Just after Cleric was released is when I started. So, Cleric, Valius, Lachlan, and then just a tiny bit into Planes of Power. Not get bashed by 2 of them at once. That seems like a bad idea overall. Even if I do have Chloroplast and everything else. Yeah, old Plane of Hate and Plane of Fear raids were fun. I believe I have screenshots somewhere from those. That freaking massive hand in Plane of Hate. Very unpleasant hand. Fantastic boss design. Absolutely fantastic boss design. And the only really annoying thing I remember from original Plane of Hate was the constant chat spam of all hail Inuruk by all of the damn NPCs in there. Like, if you didn't put those things into into its own chat window and you try to talk during polls and whatnot, and then you get spammed by all hail Inuruk like 12 12 or 15 lines at once. Ugh. Oh yeah, 12 hours. Yeah. No really surprise. Yeah, no real surprise. It's kind of like, I wonder, do I have the screenshots from my server when Velius was Velius came out for when the server basically, oh, there is level 13. Thanks a whole lot. Thanks a whole lot to all of you fine awesome folks as well around who've been giving me buffs, so help the whole crap load of. Anyway, as I was trying to remember, I wonder if I have screenshots of the stuff. Because I remember we had like multiple like top kills. We probably have like over 100 people in the zone for the very first King Tomax kill. Like everybody, we just tried and get everybody. Like anybody who had a like level 60 character, just come in here so we have cannon for this to try and kill King Tomax. Rating a little different nowadays in other games. Yeah, thanks a bunch. Man, the fact that I've managed to do 2 levels here right now in like what? I've streamed for about 4 hours. That is insane. And it's basically mostly thanks to the massive amounts of buffs people have given me here. Made this a whole crap load faster and easier. Level 13. Now I just need 1 more level, and then I have Bind Affinity. And also get an update on this damn nuke. Okay. Let's pull a little bit more before I have to call this a day. Before I finally go, I have about an hour overall before I have to like really be gone to other things. So I will go on a little journey here as well. Oh yeah, necros with coffins, yeah. And the damn coffins are bloody expensive. Thankfully, wait, am I remembering this right? Somebody correct me. Doesn't Shadow Knight also get Summon Corpse eventually? Am I remembering that correctly? I've never played a Shadow Knight, so I don't actually know. I've never actually... Like, I have played Necromancer, but not to the level where I had Summon Corpse, I believe. I think my Necromancer was like 51 or something at the end. I know for a fact the Shadow Knight gets... Or then I just never have... remember, actually, I might have that Summon Corpse depending on what level it was, but I just never used it for anything. That might also be a thing. I know Shadow Knight gets Feign Death. But I don't bloody well remember. Okay. Are these things up? No, not yet. Oh, it is up. And it is blue and it didn't aggro. What the what now? What's up with that? Come here, let's fight. Get at least a little bit of XP into this level. But now I know for a fact, even without buffs, I can level up to 14 here. Even without buffs, although the buffs obviously help a whole lot. Alright, Skip, have fun. Thanks for hanging out. It was awesome too. Awesome random banter. Always fun. Definitely. I will be on tomorrow at about the same time. Schedule down below if you're interested in when I will live stream. It's a link to Google Calendar link. And so it should convert it to your time zone. Okay, chloroplast is running out. That's fine. It's completely and utterly fine. Probably pull a creature or two more, and then I go and have a look-see at something else. I wanted to go to the North Row and have a look at that mummy. Actually, I can pull this Ogre Guard still. Hi. Come over here with me. Let's have a fight, shall we? Hmm. Save enough mana for a heal for myself, because I am down to my basically my own buffs and a strength buff. Being able to sit around and, you know, wait for him to just come around. Oof, 20 damage hits. Hurt quite a bit. What? Did I really interrupt myself? I think I did. So this is kind of amusing, the thing. This place has its own faction, right? Because my standing with Najena got worse, right? Is there anywhere in this world where you can raise Najena faction standing? That might be interesting to have a look at some point, because I don't think so. My gut tells me that there isn't. And so, essentially, the fact that there is a faction standing is just amusement. But it would be kind of funny if you could raise the faction here. I wonder if anybody actually camps Najena herself here. She's like, what, level 25? Level 25, 30, something like that. Nowhere to raise. Okay, yeah. Kind of guessed so. Thanks for confirming that. Okay. Have fun killing her then. I was just thinking on it because of like, if I ever do make some other characters and whatnot, Najena drops some some decent caster gear, right? She had the robe, and some sort of a tome. Be interesting to do, like just camp her on a higher level character and occasionally get some gear for you know, new casters and whatnot. That would actually be the one reason to have a ranger, because you could come into these zones and check your track and go, okay, is this NPC up? And then just go and, you know, kill the NPC, right? Okay, large skeleton. I think I will nuke you, and then I'm gonna check if any of the early skeletons here are still up, and kill a couple more skeletons. Then I'm done here for the day. The fact that I got 2 levels out of this is just insane. Absolutely insane. And anybody has a necromancer or a shadow knight and you need bone chips, let me know, because I have an entire bag full of stacks of bone chips in the bank. Might look into selling those at some point. Possibly. Haven't had too much luck selling bone chips though. High quality burr pelts go like instantly. But that's because those things are actually way more desirable than bone chips. I still have a whole lot of bone chips. Maybe I'll make a shadow knight and just transfer a bag of bone chips straight to the shadow knight, so I don't have to worry about getting any anytime soon. Okay, any of these skeletons up? Oh, you are. Alright. Gonna wait for a little bit more mana and then new queue. Oh, my buffs are running out as well. Well then. Guess we are redoing buffs first as well. Actually, let's just leave that there. Let's just leave that there. So level 14 I should get my first symbol spell. At least I remember the Cleric stuff. I should get next undead nuke. And the next actual regular nuke. And invisibility to undead. That's actually that could be really interesting, the butcher block chessboard. That is a really good shout. That is a really good shout, actually. From the point of view that I have never really done Fadeware, so I could, since I get Bind Affinity at 14, I could go there and have a look-see around, you know, where can I solo on Fadeware? As a Dark Elf anyway, where can I sell? And if nothing else, I can just go into Unrest and Mistmore and see if I can find a group. So yeah, that's a really good shout. I have to remember keep that in mind as well. Very, very good point. Very good point indeed. Okay, let's slaughter things until this, at least until this very nice damage shield vanishes. This will make slaughtering things so very easy after all. And if I remember right, the jump was absolutely massive in damage with that nuke, right? Like, my current one does what? 19 damage? Dark bone marrow. The heck is that for? Oh, well, hold on to it. Like, my current one does 19 points of damage, right? And I believe the next one does something like 70. So root nuke should work a whole lot better. The problem is that I need to start looking into making flat in the sense that I should try and get my hands on mana giving the HP and mana versions of the earrings and rings, but I mean, not really that big of an issue. But at some point, get those, and probably get something to replace this rawhide belt with. But I am not really that badly in a rush because I already have decent enough gear. Yeah. The rest of the gear will come nicely over time. Okay, should be 2 of you, right? Yes, it is. Actually, I don't need to. I do not need to root and split you because of this 24-point freaking damage shield. It's just insane. Yeah, we're almost a bubble into this level already. Damn. If I didn't have anything else to do today, I would get level 14 right now. Unfortunately, I do have a lot of things to do. Wait, what happened to the other corpse? Okay. I guess it didn't have anything in it. Alright. So you. Greater skeleton. Alright. Come here. Fight me. Tomorrow I might level the ranger on blue. Might look into a easy or not necessarily easy, but a simple AFK camp to go from 13 to 14 on this character. Yes, please, give me a bronze sword. That would be very nice of you. No, rusty longsword. Well, I mean, it's better than nothing, but would have been better to get something decent. I think I'm gonna slaughter these two large skeletons still. And then see if I can... What? It resisted and did not aggro. What? Okay, that is interesting. Okay. Oh, you have an axe for me. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I mean, I have made over 4 platinum here again. Just from the gold money drops of these things, which is decent. I should have the money for my spells when I hit 14. Hopefully. And maybe I can get lucky and get some bone chips sold or something as well. Might have a look at that. Bronze battle axe. Oh yeah, that will help. Oh, you have a sword as well. Let me guess, that's another rusty sword. Because it seems like these things like rusty swords, but they like bronze axes and maces. The nice thing about all of this, because I've been meleeing so much thanks to all these buffs, my two-handed blunt has gone up massively. Holy moly. That is really nice. Yeah, defensive skills up too. That's another thing. My defense is doing well. My defense is doing real well, thankfully. .65 defense, and the two-handed blunt is slowly getting up there as well. Yeah, these guys really like their rusty swords. Well, I guess they do then. How awful would these earth elementals be to fight? Okay, that one is red con. I might pull this blue con earth elemental still here. Let's mana up a little. While I have this chloroplast. Let's mana up. Dark bone marrow. What the fluff is that used for? I am tempted to open the wiki on another screen and have a look-see. Oh well. Vendor trash. Okay. Good to know. Thanks. Good to know it is vendor trash. There was a little. I was fairly certain it would be vendor trash because, like, everything in this game seems to be vendor trash. Okay, hopefully nobody wants these earth elementals. I would prefer if I don't screw over anybody else's, like, leveling and stuff here. Or not leveling, but, you know, grinding and stuff here. Since folks have been so nice enough to buff me up, I don't want to screw over their things. I mean, I got... There is at least... there is 2 other people here who are anonymous, so... Okay, well that's good to know as well about the elementals. And, because the only thing I know about drops here is that, okay, Lover can drop Valkyrie. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in mind. The only thing I know about the drops here is that, I know like the magician summoning items drop here, right? Or the shovel and the other stuff. Right, no, you said that, I remember as well. Yeah, they drop from the magician mobs, right? That's basically the only thing I remember of this place, so... Okay, I'm gonna hang around here for a little longer, and then I will be done. Yeah, right. Thanks to this damage shield and whatnot, I kill a little too quickly, you could argue. Guess I kind of have to wait for respawns. But at least it allows me to kill a lot of things, so... I mean, I'm bubble and a half in this damn level. Holy crap. Oh, Darkbone skill. Okay. Right. Okay, don't stop running. Stop running, Mr. Ogre. Ah, more of those. Put the rest of them in the bank. Yeah, I don't want to pull red and yellow earth elementals, thanks. And thankfully, yeah. Thankfully I don't have to go in there for those things. So we will leave those be. Don't wanna die that badly. Is this skeleton at the entrance up yet? Nope. Not up yet. Let's wait a moment and see if I can still pull something, and then I'm gonna leave this place. Leave this place. Nobody likes you, Vindelius. Go back to Skyrim. Okay, I'm gonna switch quickly and find out. Nice. Okay, that last follower thing updates correctly now. For some reason or another, it wasn't. I could obviously try and spend the oh right. You have to remember that because of how I do this stuff, this game, or how I have my OBS streaming setup done, this game does not actually recognize my mouse cursor all the time. So I could use this space down here to actually start putting in some stream info. I could look into that, but like put in the last follow and other nonsense that the streamers do, which always seems really strange to me, but apparently people like it. It's like, personally, like for me personally, like I don't. It's an information that I necessarily don't care about. No offense to anybody who's been following and whatnot, and thanks for those, but like, you follow because you happen to enjoy this and you might want to watch later. And if you don't like this, you just, you know, just don't watch, basically. And definitely don't follow. I am just a random dude who happens to be enjoying this game and happens to be wanting to share that enjoyment with you folks. And anybody who's not having fun with this interaction and whatnot, just, you know. Does not enjoy me listening to me rambling about random things. I have a tendency to do that. Okay, I think this is a good point to stop now.